Hey guys, I'm really freaking tired, so after this I'm gonna go to bed because I got work tomorrow. I'm really not excited for work, but gotta do what you gotta do. And if you're wondering what that noise is, that's my dog snoring. That's Rocky, my good old dog. Anyways, give you guys my thoughts on Disney buying Lucasfilm for $4.5 billion. $4.5 billion, huh? I wish I had that much goddamn money in my pocket. Honestly, I was kind of surprised, but yet I kind of wasn't. Because have you guys ever been to Disneyland or Disney World? Just in case if you haven't, there's all these Star Wars rides and all these Star Wars stores and all these Star Wars attractions there. And I always wondered, wait a minute, why the hell is there all these Star Wars and Indiana Jones stuff here when Disney wasn't even involved with any of the movies? Maybe they just own the rights for the theme parks and all that. I don't know. And then when it was announced, I was like, aha, now that makes more sense. And my first thoughts on them making episodes 7, 8, and 9, I was like, whoa, interesting. I thought that episode 3 was going to be the last one because I remember reading in a Time magazine, George Lucas said, this is the very last Star Wars movie. I think that's just him being a smart businessman because then he could up the hype for a new Star Wars trilogy. But yeah, I hope it doesn't ruin the ending to Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. But I can't really say anything about the movie yet. I mean, it's not even out yet. Supposedly it comes out in 2015, but I kind of doubt that. The reason is because J.J. Abrams is the director. If you live under a rock and you don't know who J.J. Abrams is, he directed Super 8, Mission Impossible 3, he's the creator of Lost, Alias. Oh yeah, he did the Star Trek reboot. He's doing the sequel to the Star Trek reboot. So, J.J. Abrams being the director of the new Star Wars is great for Star Wars and Disney, but Star Trek is kind of screwed over now because they lost J.J. Abrams. Supposedly he's still going to be the producer of the third Star Trek movie, or the third movie, or whatever, the third movie to the rebooted series. But I'm not really a big Star Trek fan, so it really doesn't bother me. Never really was. I mean, it's not like that I hate Star Trek, I just never really was a big fan. Honestly, the only Star Trek movie I've ever seen is the 2009 reboot. That's the only one I have ever seen. So yeah, the thing about J.J. Abrams is that we're gonna have to expect a lot of lens flare. Not like that it's gonna bother me, but something that us Star Wars fans we're really gonna have to get used to it. But I'm fine with it. And what's good about him? He's very good at mimicking other directors, like how he did in Super 8, how he mimicked Steven Spielberg. So yeah, if he can mimic Spielberg, he can do the same thing for George Lucas. So it can still feel like a Star Wars movie. And Harrison Ford's coming back, which is great. He's obviously going to be a much older Han Solo, but I'm okay with that. Mark Hamill might come back. I really hope that he does. And Carrie Fisher might come back. Supposedly Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher already talked to George Lucas about coming back, even before Disney bought the rights. So there's a possibility, but if they don't want to do the movie, their characters aren't going to be recast or played by anybody else. Because honestly, nobody else can play Luke Skywalker or Princess Leia. Sorry, my back kind of itches. So yeah, I'm kind of happy about that because, as I said, no one else can play them besides Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. John Williams wants to come back, which is great. At first, I was kind of worried. I was like, J.J. Abrams always has this one composer do all of his movies, so maybe John Williams won't come back. But John Williams wants to come back, but it hasn't been confirmed. And I highly doubt that they would be stupid enough to do a Star Wars movie without the famous dun 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 dun, and like the words going up. I mean, that's just so iconic. You just can't have a Star Wars movie without that. You know that you're watching a Star Wars movie as soon as you see the words going up and the dun 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 and all that. And supposedly Darth Vader is coming back, and I think it's maybe going to be flashback scenes or R2D2 like doing like that image thing of Darth Vader or something. I doubt that they'll bring him back as a zombie because that would be really, really stupid. But I just hope it doesn't ruin the whole ending to Episode 6 about how he died at the end and how he was proud of his son. I just really hope that they don't do that. It's not going to be based off of the Thrawn trilogy, which is a series of Star Wars books. It's going to be entirely original, which I think is cool because then we won't really expect what's going to happen. So that should be cool. Mark Hamill said that he wants to come back only if more people from the original trilogy come back, and if it's a mixture of CGI and practical effects, which is great, because that's one of the reasons why the prequel trilogy sucked so bad, because of all the shitty CGI. So that's just great, and hopefully that they listen to Mark Hamill, and they use common sense. How come if common sense is supposed to be so common, then how come so many people don't have it? Whoa, the light finally came back on in my room. Now I can finally shut off that lamp over there. Anyways, oh yeah, and another thought I had is that, maybe since that Disney now owns the rights, maybe we can finally see the original trilogy on DVD or Blu-ray, untouched, unchanged, without any of the stupid changes George Lucas did, like Frida shooting first, Hayden Christensen, or should I say emo Anakin being in Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, the crappy CGI, the stupid changes, without any of that. Re-released it, because the original trilogy has been re-released so many times that I've lost count. Maybe Disney will finally do it for us. But the problem is, 20th Century Fox still owns the rights. They own the rights for Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi until 2020, but they own the rights to the first movie forever. So 20th Century Fox, please do us a huge favor. Us Star Wars fans, a huge favor. Please re-release the original trilogy unchanged on Blu-ray or DVD for all of us fans. Please do that for us. And maybe Disney will do that for us when the rights to Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi expire. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. The only way how I can watch the original trilogy unchanged is either on VHS or as a special feature on the 2006 editions of the original trilogy on DVD, which is freaking expensive. I went on Amazon and it costs over $100. I ain't rich. I work at a fast food restaurant. I'm trying to save up money for an apartment. My God, $100, and it's a limited edition, so no wonder why it costs so goddamn much. George, come on, man. Oh yeah, speaking of that, my older brother has a friend who loves Star Wars, and he's mad that George Lucas isn't doing the new trilogy. Why would you be mad? Did you not see the original trilogy? I mean, the prequel trilogy. The prequel trilogy sucked. Do you not remember all the stupid changes he did to the original trilogy? Do you not remember the prequels? They sucked. Oh yeah, speaking of the prequels, Disney announced that they're canceling the re-release of the prequels, Episode 2 and 3, because they want to focus on Episode 7. Yes! We don't want to see the prequels in 3D because they suck. So anyways, this video is getting pretty long, and I need to get some sleep. So see you later.